I'm here at the Mercedes stand now, and Mercedes has launched the all-new A-Class Limousine. This, of course, is the sedan version of the A-Class, and this is the AMG version of the car. This will retail for around rupees 40 odd lakhs ex-showroom, which means that this will be the most affordable AMG version in their lineup, and this car looks really smashing in this color. But what is the interior like? We'll jump inside and tell you. Also, they've launched the new GLA, the updated version of the GLA, which is their cheapest or the most affordable SUV. So that is something that they've launched. The car looks nice, but let me jump inside this car and show you the interiors now. Well, so I'm inside the cabin of the A-Class Limousine. Now this car comes with this huge touchscreen system, and it's all the way from here till the end of it. It's not an entirely touchscreen system because this one is meant for your infotainment, and the second part of the screen is for the gauges. And this car really feels very plush, very opulent on the inside. You also get these AC vents which resemble the turbine of an aircraft, and the quality is absolutely brilliant. Soft touch here for all the materials, and a lot of places to keep your odds and ends. There's also a pad over here which can be used as a touchpad, and well, at the moment they're cleaning up the car because a lot of other journalists have been shooting it, so their fingerprints are all across. The seats are really very good. This, of course, is the AMG line, so you get very solid bolstering on the sides. The seat cushioning is also very generous, and you get this flat bottom steering wheel as well with a lot of red stitching all across it. Overall, I think the sporty pretensions of this car, the sporty pretensions of this car are very well made out when you sit inside the cabin. Let's jump in the back and see how good that really is. Well, so I'm in the back seat of the new A-Class Limousine, and as you can see, headroom is more than sufficient. Now this seat has been turned all the way back, and even then I've got just about decent space, which means that if it was in my usual position where I drive, then I would have got more than enough space. The seats are pretty comfortable as well. There's a bit of a lump in the floor panel. It's a big one, so ideally this car will be better for 2 rather than 3, but you get a couple of AC vents as well, and there's a huge tray which comes with 2 USBs. Now these are type C and not the type A, so that's something which is also there. The sloping roofline at the back doesn't really hamper too much in terms of the headroom because Mercedes has scooped out the roof over here, which gives you plenty of place to stretch your head like this. So for someone who's about my height, 5'10", there's still enough place, at least a couple of inches. So if you're about 6'3" or 6'2", you should be quite okay in these seats. Well, so I'm at the boot end of the car now, and as you can see, the aperture is nice and wide. It's a very deep boot and very spacious boot, very well shaped boot as well. The best point is that it's not a very high car from the ground up. It's a low slung car, so if you're putting in those big bags and those big boxes, you don't have to put in your back into it because the floorboard of the boot isn't very high up, so that's a big benefit as well. And as I just said, it's a deep boot and a very wide boot, so I'll give it a strong score of 9 out of 10.